Alrighty, hey guys, so we're back for another episode. I don't know what it is, but when I test record, it sounds like I'm talking way quieter than usual today, even though I'm talking at relatively normal volume. Anyway, I may or may not have put off pushing for way too long. There's a day and 13 hours left in the season, and there was still more progress to be made. Like, we were not losing very many games last episode, so I'm going to try and push as high as I can. Hopefully we'll make it to ranked, and then we'll see if I can push from ranked to Champ 1 so I can get that ranked ticket for next season, so I won't have to grind so much. So, yeah, nothing really has changed since last time. I mean, I leveled up my gang once to level 12, so I'm ever so slightly closer to having a real log-bait deck, but for now we're still running whatever this nonsense variant is. I don't know if that actually activates, so I'm gonna miss my spirit and take an entire firecracker shot. Very nice. At least he doesn't get his King Tower activated, because that's only a level 14 spirit. So he's got Firecracker Hog, which is pretty normal deck stuff. I'm guessing he's playing Hog EQ, never mind its mid-ladder. I still barrel into this because I can't just leak Elixir and I can't cycle anything else either. Like if I Gobs and then he just mini-peck the bridge, I'm going to be unhappy. If I Valk and then he Mega Knights the bridge, I'm going to be unhappy. And I don't think I have my log in hand and I couldn't cycle Lightning on nothing. I'm going to Princess the back here. I don't really care about that one archer on the other side. I should have cared about that one archer on the other side. I got 2 hits instead of 1. Levels. My Princess Tower is level 15, that wouldn't have been like that. I'm going to pre-Tesla high just in case he is running the EQ or the Lightning, because a lot of Hog decks like to run that kind of stuff anyway. I don't know yet, but if I take the risk and eat a bunch of damage for it, it could cost me greatly. I'm going to eat the one Valk shot and then get my King Tower up here. I think that's going to be worth it. Actually, because the Valk was over-leveled, my Valk got pulled to the other side. He's back to his log, but I will barrel this anyway, because I'm cycling to my Evo Barrel, and the Evo Barrel is really important. It's just overpowered. So he's got Log, Double Mini Tank, Archer's Knight. Wait, no. He's got Archer's Firecracker, Log, Valk, Knight, Hog. 6 of his 8 cards so far. So he's got double mini tank, double ranger, log, hog. I guess that kind of makes sense. I'll spirit this because it's a hit on my tower. Levels, 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 levels. I've got my Evo Barrel now, so I actually probably should have Evo Barreled with that spirit. Cannon is his 7th card now, so he's got 1 more card in his deck, and if I had to guess, it's probably a big spell. I'm going to Princess the back again. I don't really want to go in with my Evo Barrel until I've got a tank across one lane. So I want to let him push into me first, because when I get the counter push going, I'm essentially up Elixir. Interesting decision making. Alrighty then, so I guess instead of a big spell, he's got the Mega Knight. I'm not going to be able to set up my whole Evo push. I don't want to just waste cycles, so I'm just going to go in right now. I'm probably not going to get a huge amount of damage, but it'll be something at least. Princess again. I'm actually going to Gobs protect this. I did not Gobs protect that, that's very unfortunate. Alright. I got my second, I got my second Tesla now, so I don't really mind this Mega Knight too much. Log, wait for the Firecracker to get knocked back, and then Spirit to Chain. Very nice. Gobs pull the Mega Knight over. If this was a gang, I could just leave it at the gang, but since this is Gobs, I'm going to have to Valk too. I do not believe he has, no, he has Cycler onto his Log, so I'll play it opposite lane so his Log doesn't hit my Valk, and then I'll Princess again. Okay. I'm down by actually 1200 damage. I don't know where actually that came from. Maybe it was, it was the Valk earlier because it was high level and I had to let some shots go. Alright, get my King Tower. It's looking like it's going to be a spell cycle match because he doesn't have any big spells, but he doesn't have any way of breaking through either. Tesla, that Firecracker is getting quite annoying actually. I need to stop letting that hit my princesses. I think I can Gobs push this to the Tesla. Very nice. It goes down anyway. Log very late, so it just barely still gets a hit. He did log on offense though, so I can actually make something happen here. Damage? Damage. Hella damage. Okay, so that's, like, unironically game losing for him. So what he needed to do was keep his lead the entire game and then just hope that I never managed to get back with the Lightning Cycle. But after that, I don't even need Lightning Cycle on him anymore, and I can full defend because he doesn't have a big spell. So I can kind of just sit back and relax from here on out. So, Princess, Spirit. I'm not actually certain if the Hog gets pulled by that Tesla, so I will push it just in case. Goes to show how little I know. I'm a little bit tired right now because I just exercised. Even though it's only 15-pound weights, it still feels like a lot. Interesting. I was kind of expecting the Firecracker to bridge, but I guess this is fine. Nice. There's a Firecracker. I'll log this. I'm hoping it chains, because if it does chain, that's going to be really nice value. Gobs. Everything's dead. Valk again. Mega Knight doesn't jump. Very nice. Tesla again. How's my lead looking? It's looking pretty fine. I'm up by 600. I think I'm up a little bit less than I was before, but I'm still, for the most part, okay with that. This is an Evo cycle, so I'm just gonna, like, Lightning this. I'm gonna miss the Firecracker. I am bad at video games. Alright, I'm gonna log this to keep my princess alive. Very nice. Valk 2. He's gonna Mega Knight at some point. No, he wants to. Okay. We've got a new best damage lane, but that's not the end of the world for me. Looks like it's just over for him now. He can't set up a push in time to break through. Like, even if I literally just don't play anything, I'm pretty sure the Teslas and the Princess will stall long enough. But that's game, especially after the log. Alrighty then, game 1 down. I'm kind of hoping that we're gonna have faster games than that, because if it takes, like, through the entire 5 minutes every single match, this is gonna be a very long push. Log bait mirror matchup. Kind of trying to start a hand-hand. Since it's a mirror matchup, if you can get the luck to go in your favor, then make the luck go in your favor. Oh, I just barely didn't get the log timing in time. That's really unfortunate. And now I have to eat some damage. But I did get half of his tower, so it's kind of already game over for him. I misplaced my Valk 2, so I take 1 extra gob stab. That's very fun. Skarmy Princess Knight Barrel. That's what I've seen so far. He ignored the gobs on the right side, which is actually kind of odd by him. I guess it's because he ignored the army. I mean, he ignored the thingy thing. I wonder if an underleveled spirit counters a dark gob now. Never mind, I don't have to figure it out. I can just Tesla like this, because that'll target the dark gob after the barrel drops, and then spirit will finish up. Very nice. So I guess E-Spirit there was actually very nice, but if I just Ice Spirited and played my Tesla a little bit farther away, it still would have worked out very fine. Because I could have Ice Spirited the Gob Barrel, actually, to keep the Gob Barrel off of my stuff. He's almost certainly going to Skarmy this, so I'm going to Princess for the Skarmy. Never mind, he logs. Was that good timing? It wasn't good timing. He's going to Skarmy, I'm going to pre-log. I have made a grave mistake. I'm going to hover Valk for the barrel. Yeah, okay. Oh, he has way more elixir than I thought. Okay, I'm going to wait for the Valk to walk up and then retarget the Dark Gob. I lost a lot of my lead there by playing bad. I was trying to be a little fancy. Alright. Skarmy double Ranger Barrel. Wait. Skarmy double Ranger double Barrel Knight. So I've seen most of his deck so far, and logs, so I've seen almost all of his deck. He's probably got a building as his last card. I'm probably going to pre-Tesla this. I'm going to Tesla in a placement where there's no anti-Skelly Barrel, so he can't bypass with a Skelly Barrel, and it stops him from resisting the bridge for a good while. Alright. I think I'm going to start setting up... Oh, interesting. He wants to go for the bridge battle. I'm going to Princess the back. I mean, he spent a whole 4 elixir on that bridge battle win, so I'm perfectly fine with just letting him have it. That's kind of a lot of elixir. I do not have my Tesla, though, for this, which is a bit unfortunate. But, of course, I do have Evo Barrel. I don't think he has Evo Barrel himself, so this is going to be quite an interesting defense for him. Yeah, he had to log that side, and he loses his Dark Gob, too. That is crazy. Okay, I'm going to pre-Tesla this, because he definitely wants to snipe my Princess with something. Okay, that really sucks, actually. And they don't even trade, because my Princess was part locked onto his Knight. I'm just going to wait for him to play another card. He plays anti-lightning too. Unfortunate. Well, there's some lightning value. Okay. I can get this Princess off, and I don't have to deal with the whole value thing that I was... Because my Princesses were supposed to trade there in order for me to stay equal elixir. Also, it's over, just like that. I'm going to hover Gobs for a Gob Barrel, but it's looking like I can just log tower. I'll pre-Gobs for a Gob Barrel. Hover Valk too. Hold on. Oh, apparently he had that. Interesting. Well... Wait, this is actually going to be kind of bad. Ow. Like, actually, that was a lot of damage. What happened to my Princess? Alright. Well, we got 155 to make up for the 145 from last match, so I guess we are kind of making progress, and that time it hardly even lasted into overtime, so that was a much quicker game. It is still going to be a long push, hopefully. I mean, of course, the push could get cut very short if, like, suddenly I hit a wall with everybody being max level 15 log. So that's one of his 8. Princess, I'm going to hover Spirit for Skellies. Spirit for Skellies. Queen. Queen Pigs. I do not have level 15 Lightning, so it's actually just straight up over right now, which is hilarious. Alright, so this is kind of a loss. If it turns out to be a very, like, boring loss, I'm just going to cut to the next game. So, see you guys then. Just in case it isn't a boring game, though, I will stay here. But it's not looking great, you know, because the whole double small spell and my Lightning doesn't kill his Queen and cycle. Alright. Spirit, Skellies, he's trying to outcycle me. I'm not going to let that happen. I've already got my Tesla back in hand. The Gobs actually do better than Gang in this matchup because for 3 elixir he can EQ my Gob, whatever Gob card I have, and 2 elixir EQ versus 3 elixir EQ is better for me because he has to spend 3 for my 2 instead of 3 for my 3. Another horrific thing about this matchup is the fact that my Princess dies to EQ. I'm going to do a really crazy play and snipe the Queen with my Princess here. I'm going to eat a lot of damage for it, but it'll probably be fine. He's going to Skellies that. Okay then. Very odd stuff. He logs, but he has delivery in hand, but I do have my Evo Barrel, so I think that I'm going to continue with the opposite lane. I'm gonna continue with the opposite lane. So I want him to log this side. So I want to play my regular barrel this side, which is the untanked barrel. Because I know that he needs to log the tanked barrel side. Unless he's got E-Spirit, but I'm pretty sure he's been playing Ice-Spirit this whole time so far. Tesla instead of Cannon is kind of crazy. He decides to play the delivery on that lane, so he's going to eat a bunch of damage this side, so I could realistically swap lanes with him. I guess I shouldn't have given him the opportunity to even out his damage. I'm going to Princess like this, so we can't EQ the right side, because I don't want him to get more damage on his tower. I don't even know if he knows the overlevel interaction where EQ can full kill the Princess. I'm going to Tesla outside of EQ range. He can actually EQ the Princess and the Tesla, but I doubt that he's thinking about that. Lightning. I'm going to try and get an E-Spirit chain to this Queen. We'll see how it runs. Skellies? Oh, interesting Skellies. I'm actually going to Spirit early. If he... Oh, okay. I was going to say, if he decides to Queen ability early, then I can counter it. And if he decides not to Queen ability early, then it goes down. But I forgot that level Queen one-taps his Spirit. Also, notice that his level 14 Ice Spirit does not connect to my level 14 tower. That's a very interesting interaction that happens every once in a while where, that's a very interesting interaction that happens where your tower is pre-firing on like some other unit, and because it's pre-firing on the other unit, it actually insta-taps the Spirit, so it actually managed to get that third shot off in time. Also, we're actually just straight up winning this game, which is absolutely wild. Like, I have no right to be winning this game as I can't lightning his Queen, and he's got double small spell versus log bait. Like, double small spell cycle of all things, too. Oh, the EQ is actually good by him. I had to Valk log this, so that's going to be a lot of bullets around me. Kind of painful. I do have my Evil Barrel in hand right now, so it's looking like it's kind of over for him. Wait for Valk to cross. Early Queen ability is smart by him, because it gets my Valk off the map, so he doesn't have to take too much damage from the Evil Barrel. He's going to Skellies this, wait for the Princess to lock on. I'm going to Gobs, too. He does not Skellies that. I guess he learned from his mistakes, huh? Very odd. Wait, no, he Queen ability early, so he couldn't Queen ability late. I got no words for that. EQ. I'm going to Princess the bridge, because I kind of want to finish this a little bit faster than 2 lightnings. And there it is. Very nice. I didn't really outplay him there. I just saw his mistakes, and he made a lot of them. Only 140. That's kind of crazy. You're supposed to get 150 on average, so 150 is equivalent to 30 out here, so 140 is like 28, I think. I'm not actually certain. The Chef does not bode well. I'm going to barrel to the side just in case he's got NATO or Bar Barrel. Of course, with the NATO, it doesn't really make much of a difference, but the Bar Barrel, it has a slight chance. And now I regret that, because if I had barreled middle, I would have gotten more damage. I don't know how the Skelly's pulled there. I'm going to try seeing if Spirit works. Spirit does work. Also, I did not react in time with the Valk, so I'm going to have to eat some damage. Never mind, he played a low barrel. I didn't even notice the low barrel, actually. Great. I think I actually ignore this for a little while and get my King Tower up, unless he lets it go down. If he lets it go down, then I'm going to use the Elixir to start spamming. Or I can just take the Lightning Value. That's fine by me, too. That might get a hit, too, since it's level 14. Oh, it's going to foul. Oh, that was almost 2 hits. Okay, that was definitely a level difference there. Triple Ranger, barrel. Triple Ranger barrel arrows. 5 of his 8. I'm going to log this because I've got stab gobs for his... Oh, right, Chef. Okay, I should have logged that sooner. Insta-gobs, but he played that a low barrel again. Alright. Firecracker. Dart gob, wizard. Arrows, gob barrel. Spirit. Barrel myself. He didn't show me a small spell yet. Oh, Skelly's right, I forgot about those. So, wait, is that most of his stuff already? I'm not going to lightning this time. Also, did that E-Spirit chain on the wizard twice, once before and once after it got leveled up? I'm actually going to have to watch the replay back on that one, because that's quite an interesting interaction there. Anyway, Triple Ranger, Skelly's Arrows, Gob Barrel. So, I've seen 6 of his 8 cards so far. Almost certain he's got the Mega Knight in there somewhere, so he's probably going to Mega Knight the bridge now, actually, if I had to guess. Does he give up? I think he gave up. Never mind. I got the Mega Knight right, at least. Spirit, so that it jumps and does not jump in my Tesla afterwards. It'll walk to the Tesla, and it should be in King Tower range. I did not play that low enough. There's a low barrel again. I had to Valk this because my King Tower wasn't in range. That's kind of my fault. I could have played that better. And I should have played my Valk on this tile so it wouldn't have gotten off opposite lane. Actually, it kind of works because I got the Evo Barrel. I guess I got bailed out. I love Evo bailouts. They're my favorite. Holy damage. I think I can still full counter this Dark Gob with just a Spirit. Gob split. I don't really need my Gobs right now, and I'd like to use them for Cycle. I'll Valk right here. I don't care if he Mega Knights the bridge opposite lane, so I've got Tesla and stuff to stop it with. I don't believe he has his arrows in hand, so I will do this. Tesla like this. I'm going to make Mega Knight jump early, because I don't want it to jump on my Valk. I guess that works too, actually. I'll take the lightning value on this firecracker. I wish I hit the wizard, but I'm fine. I'll live. I'm not a huge fan of the situation because I think that I take one splash. Never mind, no splashes. Actually crazy, so it's just over now. I'm gonna Princess the Bridge. I'm guessing he's not gonna... Never mind, okay. Well, Spirit, same placement as last time. Hope that the Dark Up doesn't kill it in time. The Dark Up did kill it in time. Valk high so that it pulls back from the Mega Knight. The Valk just barely doesn't hit the Firecracker, but it's kind of over right now. I'll just log in to take it. Hog! I was not expecting the Hog. Alright. 0 losses. We're, what, a quarter of the way to 15k now? I mean, between from where we started. 650. 650 of... So we're a little bit more than a quarter. 1 game over a quarter. I'll keep on... interesting. I actually really regret barreling that. If I had defensive barrel right now, I'd be much happier. So I had to kind of heavily overcommit on that bandit there. He probably like ghosts the bridge or something. No, mini P.E.K.K.A. The correct play here is for me to eat a mini P.E.K.K.A. shot, but I'm greedy and I'm gonna see if I can make it work from his mid ladder deck because it looks like he's playing mid ladder because there are no good bandit mini P.E.K.K.A. decks in the game. So I'm guessing that he's going to give me some value that I can get back with my elixir. So I am technically gambling here. I might just lose my tower, but we'll see. I'm gonna start with a lightning. I have the Tesla high. Oh, this is looking so bad right now. Oh yeah, it's so Jover. I should have just eaten that mini P.E.K.K.A. shot. I can bandit, gobs, not down in time, over. Well, I guess I'll see you guys in the next match already. But just in case, I will keep on commentating and playing. Level 13 E-Wiz? Man, this was going to be such an easy game if I just didn't have such a horrifically bad starting hand. All I had to do was just not barrel first play. Did that E-Wiz take half of my... Oh, it was the bandit. Okay, so anyway. Tesla, E-Wiz, bandit, giant skelly, witch. He's probably going to witch this. No witch. Let's it go. I'm going to barrel this. He did kind of waste the Tesla, so I guess it's smart of him to ignore that for a little while. He's trying to get some extra value to kill my princess with, which is why I played my barrel opposite lane despite it being my now better lane. I finally have a real cycle that I can actually play with here, so I can finally play my right card on his right card. I'm going to Tesla like this, because that should block both lanes well enough. I don't really care about the King Tower health that much. King Tower's got a huge health bar, so you can kind of sack some King Tower health in order to make your plays work and trying to make the comeback. Princess the Bridge, Evil Barrel, and Spirit opposite lane. Probably... Oh, he has Log? Please don't tell me he's got double small spell. He does not have double small spell. Okay, at least that is going for me. But the Log is not a good sign. He's going to give me some witch value at some point. I can smell it. I'm going to ignore this E-Wiz and use that to... Never mind, I didn't... Okay, levels. Anyway, I know that he's going to witch this at some point very soon, so I'm going to... Yeah, okay. Barrel. I should have had the Valk tanking, that's my fault. The Valk is tanking because of his Valk. Very nice, actually. Really nice damage. Crazy damage. Holy damage. Okay, I'm 2 lightnings off now. Do I have enough time, though, is the question. Oh, that's actually pivotal. Okay, so he's absolutely, like, royally messing this up, but I do manage to get it into 1 lightning range, so I can actually survive this. I'm gonna lightning like this. I don't know why. I'm worried that, like, it'll hit the Valk or something like that, and then not have enough time to reach the tower afterwards, so I'm just gonna be absurdly careful here. The mini P.E.K.K.A. actually gets pulled high, so I only need to play a single Spirit on that to full counter. Very nice. And now I'm actually up damage, but you notice that I had to stack 3,000 King Tower damage in order to make that play work. So that's why I said that you typically ignore some King Tower damage in order to make your stuff work. Because like once you're in late game, it can really get dangerous if you do not like stack all the damage you possibly can in order to get things working. Very nice micro actually. Everything is just completely dead. The Valk just does barely not get enough stuff down there. And the Princess goes down. That's definitely a level interaction. I'm going to Princess the Bridge here. I don't know where that damage came from. I could have swore I was up by more. I guess did he log on offense or what? I can't keep ignoring King Tower damage though, because like it is starting to get to a lot, and you actually really don't want them to have an excuse to go for your King Tower, because once they can unironically go for your King Tower and not just out of disrespect, then you need to defend both lanes at once, and the ability to dual lane is so huge. I believe I outcycle is... Never mind, okay. Well, he's very careful, actually. You notice he kind of overcommit there? That overcommitment was, I'm guessing, an actual intentional overcommitment in order to make sure that I couldn't outcycle him. This is crazy Evo Tesla value. I'll just Evo Tesla right now. I'm also going to play my stuff. the spawn delay of the gobs there actually cost me my Tesla, which is quite unfortunate. Lightning value, hella. Defensive barrel. So we're finally in a relatively good cycle. Oh, actually, because of the level 15 barrel, I didn't have to gobs that. I thought I was going to have to gobs that because the barrel was, I remember the interaction of my gobs getting one-tapped, but I didn't have to, which goes down very quickly. Very nice, and it looks like it's just over for him. He's spamming the bridge now because he knows he has to break through immediately or lose, and, well, it looks like it's just lose. His best shot was to E-Wiz the bridge. I mean, E-Wiz the pocket because it would have locked on sooner, but of course there was a Valk in the way. Close. Also, I do not like that this game lasted for so long, because I kind of got to grind a little bit quicker. Another 145! Like, all of these games are close. What excuse do you have to give me less trophies? Alright. Well, anyway, Princess the Bridge, it's toxic, but it gets damage. Give me damage. Give me damage. Cover log? Never mind. Please tank for the one spirit. Very nice. I think I actually... Oh. Spirit log. Very nice. Firecracker, Furnace. Prince. Mid-ladder. Okay. Just gotta be careful it's not mid-ladder. I've been, very mid-ladder. Okay. Gobs. I really wish I had the, Oh my god, that spawn delay is so bad. Like, that's crazy. Okay. I'm gonna Valk really high here, pull the prince up, and also smack these zappies. I forgot that the prince has a really long melee range, so it actually didn't work. Okay. Oh, excuse me, I tapped on the princess. Okay. Okay, I had to sack a bunch of damage here, but I still have the princess on 0, otherwise I'm taking an unacceptable amount of damage. So I'm just gonna, like... Remember the gamble I said from earlier? I'm gambling again, but I have to gamble this time, because if I just eat all of that damage, I'm gonna be a game-losing amount. The spirit almost connected because of my low-level tower and princess, which is kind of crazy. Alright. What did you play on my first gob barrel? Prince Ice Golem, Zappy's Furnace, Lumberjack. Lumberjack, Ice Golem, Prince, Zappy's Furnace, Firecracker. I think he also played a small spell at some point. 6 of 8. I'm gonna barrel with this. Don't care that it's probably too aggressive. I need damage. Zappies. Odd. Okay. Come on. Spirit, Princess, Gobs. Opposite of the Princess, so he doesn't do any funny business. Like, if he had pre-arrows or something like that, I couldn't really allow that to work, so I had to be very careful in that cycle. I'm going to take a little bit more damage? No damage. No damage. Also, he doesn't even get any value out of his Evo Furnace, which is crazy for me. Okay, I'll God Barrel this. He hasn't shown me a small spell yet, so this might be crazy damage. This is looking like it's going to be crazy damage. Oh, yeah. Okay, so I'm kind of, sort of in it again. Tesla right now. It's unfortunate I need my Tesla to tank for the Mega Knight, but I'm alive. I'm alive. That's enough. Please go down. It did not go down. I kind of needed that to go down because I really needed the Princess to help me on defense. He does not have his Firecracker in hand because he just uses Firecracker on my God Barrel. Level 17 because of the mirror plus nonsense. Gobs and then Log. Please get down. It did not get down. I might be dead. Prince charges 2 because of the over-leveling. Okay, so I'm immediately back out of the game, but I do have a Valk crossing. I should have barreled that on 0, but it might have been a little bit over-commitment, because I know I'm down Elixir right now. I'm the Princess opposite. Spirit and then Valk. Oh, okay, so that's not a good play by him. I ignore that. Only one tower matters in this matchup, and it's not the tower he just sent that Lumberjack to. Okay, so now I'm only down 800 damage, which is very nice for me. Pre-Evo Tesla. The Shockwave will, like, land on the Ice Golem, I think. Never mind, I'm bad at video games. But I was hoping the Shockwave would land on, like, the Ice Golem, and then it would re-pop up to get a second Shockwave. So there's, like, some very specific timing with the Evo Tesla where you can get 2 Shockwaves for essentially free. Wait. Holy Firecracker. That's absolutely wild. Anyway, barrel. I guess it does mostly kill my Valk before it crosses, but I still get a lot of damage out of that. And now I'm finally up, which is very nice to see. I've got a pretty good cycle running right now, so I'm gonna Valk this. Hopefully it doesn't jump. Very nice. Very good log value. Hits everything. And log kills half of Zappies, which is very nice to see. The Lumberjack just barely survived on a smidge of health there from level interactions, which is hilarious. I'm gonna God Barrel on 0 here because I don't want, not on 0, but I want to God Barrel when he's on 0 here, despite the whole offense thing, because I didn't want him to firecracker. I wanted him to make him play defense. And also you can see that despite my really bad start, he just couldn't come back. He couldn't make the closing play because he didn't have any good spells. Okay, well, 13.5? Wait, where are the rewards? Okay. So I think we were like 13 at the start of today. So almost 14 is not bad. I did not mean to strike that, but actually that's the perfect strike. I guess from here I'm trying to look for maximum wild cards. So I want the tombstones to go to Valks. That works too. And then the next best is the recruits. If I want wild cards maximized, then I should actually strike the gang now, but I don't really want to strike the gang, because the gang is a card that I need the cards for anyway. So I'm going to start striking this one. This is the next best. Okay, well, 415 elite wild cards. I'll definitely take that. Healer, certainly something. There's one more reward here, and a monk. I'm never using a monk. Also, by the way, something huge, like absolutely crazy good for free-to-play players. Take a look at this. So, like, you notice all of these chests here. There's an event where if you get a certain number of chests, you get free ghost shards. They're essentially implying here that you can get 2 free shards per season if you max out your free-to-play progression. Because I haven't spent any money. And look at this. I'm 3 off. And this, 1, 2, and then in the shop, there is a 3rd chest for free. So what they're implying here is that if you max out your free-to-play progression, you will be able to get 2 free Evo shards of every new Evo. And on top of the 3 free Evo shards later on, that means that you're guaranteed to get 5 free shards for every Evo that they add, on top of the 2 wild shards that you get out of the pass, which means that, like, free-to-play progression is actually really good right now. I mean, in terms of, like, actually getting your cards leveled up, kind of sucks, but at the very least, in terms of Evos, it's the best it's ever been, and probably ever will be, if I had to guess. But, yeah, so that's just a really nice thing. I'm glad that they're doing that. Alright, keep on grinding. I might Gobs. It's kind of a risk to play anything in my hand right now. The least risky card is the Log, because I can Valk for a Gob Barrel. Okay, Gob opposite. I don't want to just leak. I don't want to play anything too early to get and tell him what I'm playing. Gob Spiritful counters. I actually should have Valked that and just eaten a little bit of damage, because then my defensive Valk would have helped me on the whole counter push thing. I'm going to Tesla this. I don't think that gets King Tower activated, but at the very least it will help out against the Valk there. I also want to keep this alive, because I'm sensing that he's playing Hog, and it gets a shot anyway because level 14s. Yippee! You can tell by the difference of health there that if a single one of my cards was level 15, that actually would have been enough. I'm going to start playing off it. Oh, okay, not Hog. Vines, Mega Knight, Valk, Firecracker. Kind of crazy. Oh, and God Barrel. Vines, Mega Knight, Firecracker, Valk, God Barrel. Alright, I'm actually going to pull this really far to the middle here. I don't know why, but my instincts tell me it's a good play. I'm a little bit worried right now that he's going to, like, Hog or something, and I want the Mega Knight to be down very quickly so I can get a Tesla on the board. I'm also going to hover Tesla for a Firecracker. And laser focus with the bridge, nothing? Okay. Wizard, Insta Lightning, get off my screen. Also Evo Barrel. Kind of aggressive, but I think that we're both got happy damage here. I can't afford to play any more than my 2 Elixir Gobs on this, but look at all that damage from my Gobs. This is gonna suck. This is gonna suck a lot. Okay, I just had to eat that damage. And he is playing Hog. I don't know what it is, but I kind of just sense the Hog. A lot of people play Hog bait anyway, especially with mid-letter decks. Mega Knight, Valk, Hog Barrel, Firecracker, Vines. Wait, he had Vines. He could have Vines the mini barrel. Maybe he didn't have Elixir? I don't know. He did kind of Valk the bridge. We were both low. So anyway, I've seen 6 of his 8 cards so far. I'm guessing that he's got... Oh, and Wizards. So 7 of his 8 cards so far. And Inferno Tower. If I was lame, I would just Lightning that, but I kind of want to win faster than just Spell Cycle. Yes, very good. Oh, okay. That's actually crazy. So we win this now. That's pretty much just over from here. I forgot that he's playing God Barrel. I might be trash at video games, and I have to Valk this, so I can't even Valk his God Barrel now. Okay. Oh, Gobs just keep his Mega Knight from jumping. I do not want his Mega Knight jumping on my Valk, because that could knock it back a bit too far. I can Lightning this. Not even close. And because he waited too long on his barrel, I finally have another Log. Very nice. And it's just over now, so I'll see you guys in the next match. I realized actually I didn't do much with my princess this game. Like, my princess was kind of just sitting in my hand. Princess does better value into some cards than others, so like, against the wizard, the princess actually is pretty solid value, but just because of the fact that he's also got like a bunch of tanks in his deck, the princess isn't really getting any value into those either, so it would be better to wait until double time when I can realistically protect my princess. Anyway, princess the bridge. Toxic, but gets damage. Yippee! I love damage! Oh boy. I'm gonna activate King Tower off this. Spirit high, Gobs low. I gotta be careful with the Gobs placement, because the Gobs delay spawn has actually messed me up quite a few times already in this episode. However, Tesla just in case. Okay then. Tesla, not evil barrel, but just barrel. The long delay time on the barrel actually kind of cost me there. I should have logged this early instead of late. Oops. One E-barb shot. That's not the end of the world. Had I logged earlier, I think that would have been 0 shots, but I'm bad at video games. Mega Knight E-Barb's Rage. That's all I've seen so far. I'm literally going to Princess the Bridge because the reason why I took damage in that cycle was because I played bad, not because I didn't have the ability to defend. Oh my god, holy heavy. I really wish I'd get him right now because that would full defend the P.E.K.K.A. I have the Gobs low just in case he's going to spam some sort of splash card behind this. He's probably got a spell too. I'm going to pull this in range of King Tower and then Hover Valk. He's letting it go. I'm going to pre-Tesla this. Spirit high too. Very nice. Good defense actually. Very nice defense because that gives me a full Tesla to keep him off me with for a little while. Okay then. Do I barrel? I think I barrel. Might as well get my evil cycles going. I don't have enough elixir right now to lightning that. Or at least if I did lightning that, I would not be able to play God Barrel for the next 2 cycles, and that I don't really want to do that, so I just God Barrel. It's not as much damage as the lightning would have been, but at least it's something. This also will pull the Mega Knight jump, and then I'll Valk low. Like this. Wait for it to jump, because the jump is actually better value on the Evil Mega Knight than the regular attacks. I mean, for me, it's better value. It's better value for me to allow his Mega Knight to jump than it is for me to allow his Mega Knight to just regular attack. Because the Mega Knight is so, like, weak stats-wise, it's unironically better for me to let it play into its the non-Evo best case scenario is worse than the non-Evo best case scenario is the worst case scenario of the Evo. That's what I mean to say. Does that get a hit? Does not get a hit. Okay, very nice. Also, holy damage. I don't know what he was doing with that Valk. He really should have just played something earlier. He had E-Wiz Elixir. Mega Knight, P.E.K.K.A, E-Giant. E-Barbs, E-Wiz. Holy heavy deck. Okay. Valk, I'm hoping he's going to give me a 3rd card to Lightning. Nothing? Okay. Interesting. Okay. Well, guess I can test that out. This is kind of just already over for this push. Like, he can't just play into my stuff like that. E-Barbs, E-Giant, E-Wiz, P.E.K.K.A Mega Knight, Rage. Wait, is that all I've seen? Feels like I've seen so much more because I've played all of my cards so far, but I guess so. Because his cards just take so much stuff to counter that, like, it takes a lot of my cards to counter a few of his. Maybe he's got like some random nonsense cards that I haven't seen yet, and he just hasn't played them because they wouldn't get good value into my deck. And with the Mega Knight, that's not going to jump actually because my Tesla's a level too low, so the Tesla will go down for the Mega Knight jump. Mirror. Valk, Gobs, Tesla. I kind of wish I had lightning that actually. Log. Actually really good. Okay. I have to lightning this, and then I just have to eat some Mega Knight damage. Unfortunate. I needed the Valk to get one more shot on the Mega Knight there. That otherwise would have been no damage on my tower if I had high level stuff to keep my Valk alive a smidge longer. I'm gonna Tesla like this very high, keep on princessing low. The princess stacking, despite being into many tanks, is still useful because it does damage, and eventually the princess will stack up enough that he literally just can't go anymore until he clears the princesses out. I'm gonna wait for the Mega Knight to jump on my Valk and then barrel afterwards. I need another Valk, so I'm gonna start cycling my cycle cards. Never mind, it's over. Mega Knight, E-Barbs, E-Giant, P.E.K.K.A Mirror. Rage. E-Wiz. Actually foul deck design. Right, also there's a deck building series that I may or may not have been procrastinating on for like forever. Oh right, the Inferno Tower. So I guess I did see his whole deck. That is absolutely wild that he plays that. Also, full level 15. Also, that guy has level 11 vines from earlier. That's kind of crazy. Interesting. Well, I'm still winning, so I'm gonna keep playing. I'm guessing it's gonna get a lot harder once we hit the ranked though, because you typically find much more sweaty players in ranked, even if they are still very mid under Ultimate Champion. You gotta play at least a little better. Princess low. Oh, never mind. Gob's Spirit to distract the Ewiz and then log. I think this full counters. Yeah, it does. Very nice. Notice that without the princess there, that would not have full countered, because the extra princess shot on the hog made the gods walk up sooner. By walking up sooner, they had enough health to kill the Ewiz. What is he doing? What is... Okay. Ewiz, Valk, Hog. Lumberjack. I should have lightninged that, actually. That's my fault. Add princesses again, because the Valk would not go down. I should not have princess that. Okay. I actually don't know if Tesla on that placement pulls, so I'm going to Tesla this placement just to be safe. Realistically, I should have Tesla this placement to keep the Death Bomb away from my princess, but I guess he overcommit anyway. I'll Spirit Barrel. Actually, that was a really bad barrel, because he can full kill that with just one splasher. But he lets it... He's out of Elixir. Ewiz, Witch, Loon, Arrows, Lumberjack. Oh, Lumber, Loon, Ewiz, Witch, Arrows. Okay. Interesting. Lumber, Loon, Lumber, Loon, Lumber, Loon. I can full counter a Lumber Loon with a Princess Lightning Log. So I don't need to have all my units in hand, so long as just I have a princess on the map. By the way, Lightning Log doesn't full counter a Lumber Loon. Princess Lightning Log does full counter Lumber Loon. I've got a princess on the map, and I've got Tesla in hand, so I can afford to waste my lightning here. It's not really a waste, though. He's probably gonna Lumberjack the bridge. Wait, get the Valk done? Oh, I completely forgot about that one. Okay, then. I gotta Gobs this and just sack some damage. That's a bit unfortunate. I will barrel this. It's an Evo barrel, but I don't really care about the other lane. This is a single lane matchup, not a split lane matchup. Holy damage. That is kind of a lot of damage. I'm gonna Princess opposite. I don't want to give him arrows value on the same lane. I'm gonna eat one Ewiz shot here, but that's not the end of the world. Never mind, Princess goes crazy. So, like, the Ewiz normally gets... Pack our Lumber Loon. I can't cycle my Tesla too early, because if I cycle my Tesla this lane, he might just Lumber Loon opposite. I don't have my Princess in hand to keep the Lumber Loon dead from the lightning. Okay, Gobs. Everything should be dead. That Gobs delay split almost killed me there. Again, I was supposed to get Princess. Oh, not Lord. He's actually justified in playing his arrows this time around, because I accidentally defensive thinged. Also, if he had level 15 P.E.K.K.A, that Valk was dead, so that's a bad level interaction for him this time. Which is fun. Anyway, just Spirit. Good pre-witch. Okay. I can't lightning that. I just gotta hope the princess does enough. Or if he gives me lightning value. Very nice. Holy lightning value, actually. The Tesla just pulls that, so I don't have to do anything about that. He did not need to arrows that princess because the death damage would have taken it. Since he did arrows, though, I go all in, and I'm pretty sure this is Scan. It's not game, actually. Just barely not game. Just need to get my lightning down. Never mind. I'll take it. Very nice. Okay. So he had Hog, Lumber, Loon, Witch, Arrows, Ewiz. Is that all I saw? P.E.K.K.A? Oh, and Freeze. I guess he just never had a good Freeze application, huh? That's one thing. If you have perfect building placements just all the time, they never really have a good Freeze to play. Like, Freeze is a kind of card where the best way to play against it is to not let them play it at all. Ooh, probably 2.6. I don't know why I sensed 2.6. RG, and a decent player at that, so this is like so over right now. Yeah, this is horrifically over. Especially without the Gang. Like, Gang does the mini DPS of a mini P.E.K.K.A, so not having that kind of hurts, especially with the Monk. I'm going to pressure opposite here because you can't allow them to set up a full Monk push. If they do, you're actually unironically just dead. Also, what the hell is that? Log nothing? Never mind, he's not a good player. He just so happens to have a really good deck, huh? Okay. On a princess like this, it's an odd princess placement. You usually always play your princess in the middle, but I don't want the princess on the Monk. Overleveled Zap. Apparently he's running the Zap RG. I just have to sack all of that Monk damage right now because I didn't have my Valk in hand for it. Holy damage! That's actually foul. Log Fireball. Oh, Log Fireball Zap. Okay, of course he's running the double small spell RG as soon as I'm playing Log Bait, huh? Zap, Log, Fireball, Monk, Fisherman, Hunter, Guards. And of course his last card is RG. Princess the bridge. I can't play anything funny here because he's just going to guard the bridge or hunt the bridge. Okay. I don't really have to do much about this hunter. I will actually spirit it just in case because I don't know if this is going to be a single tower or double tower game yet. Because, like, I'm not certain I can full defend. I might have outcycled his log, but even if I did outcycle his log, he just fireballs, so I can't hard commit to this. I'll just barrel. Zap. Alrighty then. I'm gonna Princess. I'm gonna try and bait out his monk ability relatively early so I can Tesla late for his RG. That is assuming, of course, he even wants to RG at all. Like, he could just fireball cycle to win the game. Very nice. Okay. Crazy. I should have waited on that barrel until the dot crossed. Okay. Spirit gobs. How do I do this? I am alive right now. I should have Princess that instead of logging. Evo barrel. I'm going to play the Valk low to pull the monk, and the Fisherman will pull the Valk high to pull the monk back again. Okay. The Valk still pulls the monk back, so I'm fine with this. Spirit gobs. He gangs. Lightning value. I mean, he guards. Gang guards, same thing. Gang guards are just counterparts. One is offense, one is defense. This is anti-fireball Tesla placement. It's not possible to fireball the tower and the Tesla with this. I am slowly getting damage, but it's not really enough. What about another monk ability? As soon as you monk abilities, never mind. Okay. This is actually really bad for me because of the whole Evo thing. I needed to log that sooner, and now it's kind of over. He overcommit really hard right there, but I can't do anything about it because of the whole, my tower being gone. Yeah. So, like, on the counter push, I would have gotten a lot of damage, but actually I wouldn't have gotten a lot of damage because he just fireballs on defense and he's running a double small spell. Mid-ladder players tend to hard counter log bait because they don't know how to actually play against it, so they need to kind of match up.
Let's go.
But I'm still making progress. Oh, looks like log bait mirror matchup, so let's just try and starting hand him. Never mind, not log bait mirror matchup. Arrows, mini P.E.K.K.A, gang. He doesn't have arrows in hand, so I can gobs relatively high here. He could have, like, wizarded the bridge or something like that, but even still, that would have been enough pulling for me to just spirit and then sack some wizard damage, actually. So I guess I should have gobs low. I've been doing a lot of thinking about what would happen if they played a card, just to make sure that my plays are completely prediction-proof. Tesla. Prince, mini P.E.K.K.A, arrows, gang. Mega Knight. Okay. Spirit, pull the Prince in first so that it gets targeted by the Tesla, and then barrel mid-defense so that no funny business happens. Mega Knight kills the Tesla. I activate King Tower. Very nice. Okay, so notice that the Tesla was in essentially the same placement that we do for a Spirit, and because of that, I was able to just essentially use the Tesla as a replacement Spirit. Also, how does the mini P.E.K.K.A not pull there? That is actually foul. I think I saw a zap on my God Barrel. So zap, mini P.E.K.K.A Prince, gang, arrows, Mega Knight. Mini P.E.K.K.A Prince, Mega Knight. Gang, arrows, zap. Double small spell. Love to see it. 6 of 8. Who knows, actually. Maybe he didn't zap my barrel and I'm just recounting his spells. I take some gob damage because my Tesla is just a smidge too low level, so it doesn't manage to stay alive long enough. I'm actually not even certain if it was level there. If it took damage from one of his level 15 cards and it was level, if he didn't, then it's just unfortunate interaction. Oh boy. Did somebody say Evo Barrel? Alright, I'm happy with this. Hella damage. Okay. Ouchie. Tesla. Let the Mega Knight jump on the Tesla and then gobs after, because I need the Mega Knight not splashing my gobs in order to keep myself alive against the Hydra here. I can just E-Spirit to keep the Valk alive a smidge longer, though it does go down to the mini P.E.K.K.A anyways. I really needed that mini P.E.K.K.A to die a split second sooner so that the Princess retargeted. Alright, I love levels. Levels are my favorite. Gobs. He has Mega Knight back in hand. You do not Valk in front of these gobs. He wasted the Zap on offense, the Evo Zap too, which is a very important card for him. Ewiz is an interesting card to see. I don't even bother with Ewiz. I should have kept my Tesla alive. I didn't think it was going to go for the Tesla. I thought I was going straight, going to bypass. If he plays a second card with this, I Lightning. Please tell me that hits, it does not hit. Okay, that's my fault. How did we hit? God's barrel. He logged. I mean, he arrows. Crazy log value. Everything should be dead. Everything is in fact not dead. I forgot to be arrows. So now I'm down damage, actually, which is kind of crazy. What do you play on my God Barrel? It didn't get that much damage. Maybe it was a zap. Val? Wait for the Magnite to jump and then Gobs after. Okay, delayed spawn actually completely saved me there. Get a second Valk down very soon. Very soon. Okay, the Mega Knight jumping actually saved me. Good log. I have the Gobs this. Never mind, I don't have the Gobs this. King Tower. Okay. Even with the zap. Okay. Barrel. I pretty much got my lead back. Okay, Princess again. He doesn't have arrows for this cycle, so he cannot break through on offense. He does actually have zap for my Gobs, because my Gobs are under leveled, so I will hover a Valk. No? Okay. Log on offense. He doesn't have anything I need to save my log for. Barrel again. I've outcycled this barrel. He's gonna... He might zap. I'm gonna hover a lightning, though. Okay. That's not worth lightning. If it was a mini peck, I would. I'm gonna test with this side, because there's only one lane that matters in this matchup. I missed the double zap timing on Tesla again. Alright. This is not the Evo cycle, so I can get away very easily with this cycle. He's getting zaps on my tower. I'm going to stop giving him those by playing my Princess opposite. Princess is never making it to the bridge anyway in this matchup, so it's kind of fine. Valk, barrel again. Everything's dead. Very nice. Notice that the Princess shot is the reason why the mini picker doesn't get a shot on my... Oh, he gave up. Okay. Very nice. Very close game, actually. He should have chance all the way through, because, once again, he's one of those mid-ladder players who doesn't know how to handle log bait, so he gets good matchup into it, but he kept on arrowsing on offense, and he just couldn't do that. He also needs better deck synergy in order to actually break through. Like, his deck is literally just Mega Knight beatdown, and that's not a deck. Mega Knight is not a win condition. Mega Knight is a counter pusher. Mega Knight is like a P.E.K.K.A. where it doesn't win you the game itself, but you can play something that wins you the game around it very well. Scarring for the barrel. Don't love to see it. Probably just Spirit. I might hover a Valk for, I'll, like, tap on the Valk, just in case. Because with Skarmy, you cannot be sure that it's not double ranger log bait. And if it's double ranger log bait, I had better insta-react to that Princess. Alright, so Skarmy Furnace, I have no clue. Oh, wow. I wish I had my Princess in hand. Oh, that's just great, isn't it? I love that I don't have my Gobs in hand for his E-Barbs right now. God Barrel, only one pull is very good. If both pulled, then I would have been dead. I wouldn't have lived there because the Gobs would have died too quickly. Also, I give him log value, but frankly, only a quarter of my tower for a start that bad. I'll take it. Skarmy log, so he's got the double small spell, essentially. Furnace, E-Barbs, Horde. 5 of 8. He's back to his Furnace. No, he's back to his Skarmy. Plays a Firecracker instead. I think I actually log this. I don't believe that kills because of the log nerf. Yeah, after the log nerf, overleveled log does not kill underleveled Firecracker. Interesting Hawk. Just giving me King Tower for slightly more annoying play. I actually have to Spirit this because of the overleveled Hog, and the Hog gets a hit on my tower because it's overleveled. I love that! Yippee! Okay, just Valk. Never mind, not just Valk. The lack of, the lack of gang is really hurting in this matchup. I could have countered the Horde with the gang there. I could have countered the, E-Barbs with the gang there. I could have countered, like, everything with gang with this matchup, but it's just not working out because I don't have gang. The original log bait deck has really good synergy with itself. He did log on offense, and he hasn't played any cards since then, so I am going to spam him really hard with this Evo Barrel. Over Lightning. And that's fine. I got damage. I'll pre-Spirit. Oh, hello, lightning value. Very nice. Evo Tesla. He does not break through in this cycle. No damage whatsoever. And I got 600 damage. Log again. Barrel the front. I did not barrel the front. Oops. Pre-log for the Skarmy. Okay, at least I get one single shot. That's not very much, actually. Spirit. Tesla. Knows that if this was gang, that would full defend, but it is not, so it does not. He logs again. So what he's doing right now is he's abusing the fact that his cards are overleveled, so it's easy for him to overcommit on offense and get away with it. Like, technically cannot log that because I get my damage back just from the fact that my cards, you know, they're log bait cards. You can't just log and then expect to survive against log bait cards. But because his cards are so, well, not actually so, but even just one level higher than mine, I physically cannot defend it. Like, the only way for me to survive that is for me to punish him for logging on offense. But my cards literally just don't punish because they're not level 15 and they're not gang. Okay, barrel. Tesla. Another matchup where the gang is better than the gobs, because split gang counters breakers much more easily than split gobs. You have the gobs low, and that leaves you open to logs and stuff. Looks like we're facing Recruit's Bait, which is quite awkward. I do have Valk for his gob barrel if he plays it. I would guess that he would play it this lane. But for now, I can't really be hovering anything. Actually, I could be hovering the Valk, but I don't really have the brain power for that right now. Looks like he's playing the very mid-ladder variant. I think I actually do log this. Just sack a bit of damage on the other lane. I did not mean to sack my princess, though. That's really unfortunate. Okay, that was not good. Arrows, breakers, hog. I cannot Tesla these setup breakers because I need to get his Tesla. I need to get my Tesla on his hog. That's actually crazy. You're not getting away with that one. I mean, he is getting away with that one because my spirit is underleveled, but like, at least you get a smidge of damage back for it. I can't ignore these gobs either because he's a double lane player, so even just letting the gobs go is damage that he actually needs. Firecracker, recruits, gang, arrows, breakers, hog. Pretty standard stuff, I guess. I really wish I could lightning something right about now. I want to be playing my Valk at high so I can counter both lanes here, but I just don't have the right cycle for it. I'm gonna pre-Tesla Princess, get my spirit down. I don't know why I don't have my other stuff in hand. I would like to have a very different cycle than I do right now. Beautiful micro, actually. Everything is just dead. Okay, gobs, barrel. He overcommit with that Hog Rider. He does not have the elixir to be doing that right now. That's going to be quite a good amount of damage for me. Oh my god, one of them... Okay. One of them connects anyway because of the levels. Very unfortunate. I get some good princess damage because he arrows nothing. I'm actually going to Valk Gobs the bridge here. He doesn't really have much for the whole spamming the bridge thing. His is a full offense deck, not a defense deck whatsoever. So like he had to recruits that, and I get a bunch of damage because he didn't have anything for the barrel after recruiting. Okay, log, Tesla. No need? No need. Okay. Talk again. No gobs this time because he's got the firecracker. I keep on mistapping my what is it? I keep on mistapping my gob barrel by one tile today. I played it one tile too high and one tile too low on different occasions. He almost certainly gangs this. Very nice. I gobs in front. I don't want him to firecracker this, so he probably recruits his. Never mind, he firecrackers. Very nice, actually. Log and spirit. Please tell me that lives. Please live. Very nice. Very good. Now he has to waste a full Mighty Miner on that. Princess, Valk. Wait for the Valk to cross. Actually, gobs to keep my Valk alive, and then Evo Barrel once the Valk crosses. Please don't knock opposite lane. Dang it. Okay, I have the barrel like this anyway. Pre-Tesla. The Tesla will full counter the breaker since he played them very early. Spirit. I have to sack the one charge in the other lane. I'm gonna Valk the bridge because he wants to hog with this. I don't want his firecracker splashing my gobs log. Yeah, I knew that he had the gobs in hand, and I knew that he knew that I didn't have my Tesla in hand, so I knew that he was going to hog, and since I knew that he was going to hog, I went, what do I do for the hog? And what I do for the hog is I gobs log, and I need to make the gobs log play work somehow, so I combinated for it. Hella Valk value because he played 6 elixir on my gob barrel. Barrel? Got the double princess, about to be triple princess, but he is about to recruit the bridge. Or he's about to lose. Both. Both is good. Alright, are we still making progress? What trophies am I now? 14.4. Okay. So that's 4 games off of 15k. This is gonna be a long one. Oh, insta-log. My hands were off the screen. No! Okay, I got it. Also, that's like extraordinarily toxic, by the way. Skelly's NATO. You don't see many Skelly's NATO decks anymore. That's interesting. I wonder if he's playing Marcher with Skelly's over Spears. Never mind, it's later. Okay. I can't cycle my spirit right now. I would love to ice spirit the bridge. I do not have ice spirit, so I leak. I'm up damage. It's on him to make a play, so I'll just wait. Skelly's NATO arrows, 3 of his 8 cards. If it turns out that we leak, I'll just see you guys in double time. Interesting. I drag. Skelly's NATO arrows, I drag. 4 of his 8. He's got 4 cards I haven't seen so far in hand right now. E-Golem. E-Golem goes crazy. I really wish I had the rocket in this matchup, but yeah, it's fine. I'll live, maybe. The rocket full counters an entire E-Golem push, so he just physically cannot set up, but he's kind of stupid. Okay. Anyway, he does arrows this, but then I gobs late. I'm gonna gobs very low so that he can't arrows both. Double small spell. Triple small spell with the NATO if you count it. But yeah, that is just really bad for him right now. I kept track well enough of his elixir to know that he could not be E-dragging the river like that. I guess he just didn't know that I was going to lightning it, but even if he didn't know I had lightning, I could have just rocketed it for the approximately same effect, because it's still 6 for 6. In fact, his healer would have died even sooner if I rocketed that. I am impulse E-spiriting the bridge because I'm talking and not thinking. He does not go for the King Tower. Skelly's delivery arrows, E-Golem, I-drag, healer, NATO. I might have miscounted that. I think that he doesn't... I think I've seen 7 cards and just haven't seen the E-Golem yet. Good Tesla to keep my princess alive. He definitely plays something on the princess. Probably delivery if I had to guess. Yeah, very good. Log delivery so my Valk walks up sooner. Never mind, did not work. Spirit this side. Pre-lightning the E-drag. I do not want to chain on my stuff. I do have to retarget the tower onto the Valk. That's fine. He should not have NATO'd that. He should have just started setting up his E-Golem push. He needs to set it up now in order to kill me. Like, not kill me, but even to stay in the game. So anyway, I'm gonna start setting up with the heavy defense. Yeah, I could tell he had E-Golem. That was pretty obvious from the healer and the dragon. Just like this, that'll full counter the E-drag first. I'm going to spirit like this very early. I need to get this lightning down. Please tell me that something dies. Okay, that's what I need. I need something to go down, pretty much. Gobs. I really wish Princess killed that E-drag there. Spirit, get this I-drag off my tower. Alright. I took a lot of damage in that push because that was just double Evo push and I didn't have either of my Evos in hand. Or I wasted my Evo Tesla too early. Did I even have an Evo Tesla? I don't know. But it was just a scary push to defend. Evo I-drag is kind of a menace of a card. Like, there are a lot of Evos that are fundamentally overpowered and people just don't talk about them because they're not as good as the other, even more fundamentally overpowered Evos. So like, Evo I-drag is probably a good long-term commitment. Evo Xe is a good long-term commitment. There are a couple others, I don't remember actually. But Xe and I-drag are the 2 that come to mind first. Log. Log, log, log. Log. Spirit for spirit. I can't just spirit opposite lane because our spirits do not trade. He gets damage, I don't. Gobs. Hopefully it pulls. It does not pull. Okay. I wonder if this is minor rocket. Hover log. Delivery. Definitely minor rocket. I don't know what's with this deck. Like, why do minor players like this deck? Like, as far as minor decks go, it's like kind of more difficult to play and extra lame because it doesn't really have all that much anti-air. So anyway, what I do for this matchup is I spirit gobs his minor consistently, log cycle his tower because the logs will actually add up eventually because he has to log on defense, I get to log on offense. What he should be doing is delivering my barrel and then logging my princess. I'm gonna pre-gob behind. Very nice. No minor chips whatsoever. Actually, that's not very good for me, because when he tanks for his minor later on, the minor one-tapping my goth is going to be quite annoying. Oh, wow, that is unfortunate for him. Evo Barrel being Evo Barrel. Okay. Princess the bridge. Not Princess the bridge. Princess defend the Berserker and gobs the bridge. I want him to delivery that. Log. Please tell me that doesn't hit my princess. I am in pain. Well, he is doing a good job of mixing up his minor placements. He played this. He probably plays this next. I'm up 300, but I started down 400, so I've gotten considerably more damage than he has this game. But remember that the only damage that I get is from his mistakes, because he's running the double small spell, and I need to be up damaged at some point, because he's going to be rocket cycling me. Evo Skarmy does not make sense with this deck. Gobs. Also, he did not play the minor of the front corner like I expected. Also, I didn't even predict him going minor of the front corner like I expected. I'm going to Valk this, he's going to delivery that, I'm going to Princess this, I'm going to get him a second barrel before he plays his log, because I played all my cheap cards. Very nice. He does not have another log in hand right now. Hella damage, or at least some damage, more than no. Test the bridge. I'm going to go for a bridge battle here. He doesn't have any ranges in his deck except for the Tesla, so I can actually make this work very nicely. Log again. Princess the bridge. He has absolutely nothing for this Princess the bridge, but the Evil Skirmy kind of bails him out. Okay. Okay, I'll just Evo Tesla this. I gotta eat some minor chip this cycle because of the whole Evil Skirmy thing. Yeah, unfortunate. I'm hoping that he does not rocket my Valk. He does not rocket my Valk. He also tests the bridge. I'm gonna start getting the split lane going here. Even though it's a very high health lane, I need to really hit him when he cannot defend. I need to break through. I need to get breakthrough. It doesn't even matter where it is, just I need to keep him defending. And in order to keep him defending, I need to get some sort of breakthrough. I'm gonna Tesla like this because the Tesla like this will be rocket proof and also stop him from minoring. If he does minor rocket, then he has to commit for the full 9 elixir immediately. Which I'm fine with. Okay. Grail Gobs, time to start the split lane pressure. Princess, Valk again, Barrel again. So I was baiting him to rocket my Tesla there. And you can see now that it's really starting to rack up pressure. Yeah, he has to minor on defense this time around. I forgot that he has the Skirmy. I should have pre-logged for the Skirmy there, and I could have gotten hella damage, but instead I get only a Valk shot. But that Valk shot is enough because also Princess the bridge. Actually, that might be in Tesla range. Oh, that's not in Tesla range. That is disgusting. Okay. Anyway. But you notice there that he ended up taking considerably more damage than he got back with the rockets, so it was a good bait with the Tesla there. I need to Princess and log this because those Evo Skellies are going to be a menace. Very good. He rockets. He kind of gets away with it that time because he did not spend the full 9 elixir. Interesting. He minors on defense. Keep on playing my princesses. Only so many times you can minor on defense before I'll start keeping track of it. He's still down damage. If I had rocket, this would be such an easy matchup for me because I could just keep up with the rocket cycle. But I in fact do not have rocket, so like if I had rocket, this would be over from the moment that I played my first. It would be over from the moment I got my first lead because he can never come back with minors because I can just consistently spirit gang. Like let's say I was playing the right variant. This variant, let's say I Spirit Gob Gang, the minor does not one-tap the Gobs of the Gob Gang, so he gets 0 minor damage all game long. I have the Princess the Bridge that he has to react to or predict every single time, and I can rocket and log on offense. So he has to delivery my barrels every time, log my princesses every time, and then try and get a minor on tower by pressuring with the Berserker so that I do not have Gang Spirit in hand, and then trying to get a minor that way. So it is an absurdly difficult matchup for him if he does not have higher levels and me on the bad deck. But we made it work. I am actually not very experienced with Minor Rocket. I've played Minor Poison almost my entire game span, because, like, you know that guy's deck. What does he do against recruits? Oh, boy. I'm running the wrong variant. Level 11, level 12, and the gang is level 12. It is so Jover right now. Oh, boy. Okay. I'm gonna have to rely on mechanical strength of the gang to get me out of this. Please tell me that doesn't get 2-tapped. Oh, it's so Jover right now. Yeah, I'll see you guys in the next game. Honestly, that's just my fault for queuing with the wrong deck. I'll probably delete this from my deck queue just to stop this from happening in the future. Bro is really setting up in the back. Bro is setting up in the back. That is actually foul. Like, what kind of lack of intelligence do you have to not understand that I'm leaking elixir? Like, I logged the middle. What else do you want? I don't know. Some people just play cards for the sake of playing cards, entirely on instinct with no thoughts. Actually, most people do that. I guess I shouldn't complain, huh? Probably every person I've played against today has been playing that way. Alrighty then, so, get out. This is the next deck variant, but I'm still gonna take it out for now. This is my favorite deck. And then this is the deck I'm working towards. What is this? Oh, this is iTower variant. Nope. Go away. Go away too. That's the free-to-play variant. This is the Hog, but Hog is not as good as the variant that I have. because Hog is reliant on Firecracker, and Firecracker is horrifically mid right now. Alright, back into the game. That was really annoying. I had to waste a lot of time on that, and I would kind of like to get this moving along, because it's already 1 o'clock. It's kind of been a long recording, and I still haven't even hit 15k yet. Plus, I'm trying to hit 2 leagues past 15k. This might be a 2-day kind of marathon here. Oh, the log bait mirror matchup. Very interesting. Okay, then. I've already got a huge advantage because of the fact I've got one of my princesses alive, and he does not. But he just buildings the bridge. I don't have elixir to stop that. Split gang is really annoying, actually. I'm actually going to be the one down damage here despite the whole advantage thing that I had because of the fact that, never mind, my princess just barely clutched up. React to a princess. I need to be able to react to a princess. There it is. Really bad play to princess the bridge in a log bait mirror match. You need to be the one who has a surviving princess on defense to add the added pressure, and eventually once you can force them to log your princess, then you just immediately kill them. But he's kind of trash. He got outcycled. Like, we're running the same cycle speed, and he just got outcycled. It looks like he's playing OG log bait, so I can kind of respect the fact he's playing a real log bait variant, like not a spam bait that's no skill. But he is kind of just getting outplayed. Split gobs. Split gang. He knows how to split gang, which is really awkward for me, because split gang is a really good play. And especially when they're over leveled. Did he give up? I think he gave up. He did not give up. How is he down that much? He must have been licking elixir. Excuse me. Well, excuse me. Princess. I should have waited and then Valked on top. Okay, I lose pretty much all of my counter push here. I'm just going to gob barrel instantly. I can't get the tank across because I played that poorly, but I need to punish him for wasting his log. My princess early on 0 so that my princess can win the princess v princess interaction. It's painful. Okay, I just gotta give him the well played on that one. Oh, it's so Jover right now. Okay, low barrel, Valk. I mean, it's not Jover, but like that was a huge mistake. If we were both playing normally up to this point, that would have been a game-losing mistake for me right there. Oh wow, that's not good by him. In the log bait v log bait mirror matchup, you can never princess the back because you're giving them too much spell value. Okay, spirit log. The spirit splashes. Disgusting. Spirit princess again. Princess again. Princess again. Do it. Do it. Princess again. No. Okay. Oh, there it is. Get down. Holy. Okay. Jeez. I was very not confident in my reaction speed there, actually. Yikes. Okay. Well, how many cards has he played? 3? He's played 3 since his last princess. Does he even have Eagle Barrel? He doesn't have Eagle Barrel. I thought I had log in hand. I might be a little bit stupid. His princess wins the interaction. Unfortunate. Nothing to be done about that one. But my princess already got solid value, so I'm alive. The whole lightning barrel thing was not a game-losing mistake, technically. Well, I mean, if he just rocketed my tower, he could have gotten away with it there, but he did not make the punishing play correctly. He's giving me another lightning. Hello, lightning. I was actually a little bit afraid there that the overleveled spirit was going to tank for his princess. Spirit, Evo Tesla. That's a low barrel. Log on offense. I wish I logged his princess. Anyway, so the way that it works is that I need to keep my log and cycle for his barrel, but I can also get the log on offense this cycle because he played the low barrel, and my recognition of that is what allows me to get away with stuff. Though, because I don't have my log quite in cycle for his barrel now, I take 2 gob stabs. So I was a little bit too aggressive there. He was trying to outcycle me after I played my log on offense like that. Another lightning. He's just giving me the lightning, so I'll keep on taking him. Princess opposite. I don't want to give him the rocket value. That's a middle barrel, I think. Yeah, very good. Tesla. Oh, my princess actually won that anyway, but I still want to make sure. Knight goes down. Barrel. I can lightning nothing now. It's close enough to the end of the game that he can't do anything about it. The fact that Tesla does not one-tap the gobs is kind of foul. Princess again. Oh, my princess lives. I was not expecting that. Okay. Log. Hella lightning value. Over. Actually, not over. It blocks. Funny. Alright. Barrel. I'm not going to waste any time here, so I'm just going to, like, play my lightning as soon as I get it next time. He has to block it, and now it's not physically blockable anymore. So I did make 2 game-losing mistakes there, but he made many, many more. A little bit unfortunate for him. It took that long to get back to where we were before. No. Okay. Spirit Gobs? Yeah, everybody plays the side miner. Miner Bats. Miner Bats Cannoneer. Miner Bats Cannoneer? I do not comprehend this. Miner Bats Cannoneer. I want my Tesla in hand. I really wish I had my Tesla in hand right there. I have to overcommit so hard on this mortar right now. Alright. Not Miner Bait. It's Miner something. I think I have to lightning this and just pray that it doesn't get on my tower. Oh, I did not realize that underleveled lightning full killed a cannon cart. I kind of expected that to not work. Interesting. Miner mortar. Wait for it to lock on gobs afterwards. Interesting pre-arrows. Especially given the whole log bait thing. Oh, he has gang to bail him out. Okay, I guess that makes sense. I'm gonna princess this instead of logging.
Let's go.
Gang gobs. Miner mortar, bats, spears, cannon cart, arrows. Whole deck is seen now. He has no big spell, which means that I can sit back and lightning cycle to win this game, but I'm not going to risk that, so I'm going to continue playing offense, especially given the fact that he's running only a single small spell and not a fast cycle. I also don't really need to save my small spell for anything. I believe I have seen that he's playing Evo Mortar, so his next mortar is going to be Evo'd. I need to be very careful of that. The Tesla should go down before the mortar shoots. Very nice. You can play the Tesla pretty high against a mortar. Spirit, Valk. Valk is a much more consistent miner counter. I wasn't playing my Spirit Valk in the previous matchups because they had a big spell. Like if I Spirit Valk the miner and miner rocket, then I'm just giving him rocket value on the Valk. But in a matchup like this, where he doesn't have a big spell at all, what is he going to do? Arrows my Valk? He doesn't arrows. He wants the arrows for the princess? We had better arrows now. Yeah, okay. Holy gobs push. Okay, that gobs push actually pushed the cannon cart almost in range of my tower there. Since the Tesla is covering the entire bridge, he can't mortar this lane, so he definitely mortars opposite lane. Give me lightning value, please. Lightning value, please. There it is. I don't know if I can hit the tower with that. I'm not going to spend the time to figure it out. Don't get hit. Okay, very good. Whew. That unleveled lightning almost cost me quite a bit. That's a spirit. I have to eat some minor damage here. I'll live. I have to eat a bat damage too, but that was a stupid arrows by him, so I can barrel front and pre-log. Yeah, very nice. Hella damage. Oh, crap, I did not see his whole deck. Interesting. Oh, princess, that kills the spears. Does not kill the spears, I played that too early. Lightning. Very good. Okay. Lightning actually did much better than the rocket would there, because the rocket, I don't know if it was physically possible to hit both. It might have been. I might just be bad at rocket. I'm not a very experienced rocket player. I'm actually going to make him arrows on defense, so I can get away with his spirit gobs in this miner here. He doesn't arrows on defense again. He really doesn't like my princesses, I guess. Huh. Interesting. Oh, actually, I don't like the situation, because I have to Valk this. I'm going to Valk like this, so that, oh, he predicted my Valk. No. Okay. I mean, it is only 2 lightnings off over. I think I just ignore the oh, wow. He could have minered my tower, and I was forced to flat ignore it. Lightning value. Smack it. Mortar only gets 2 shots after a lightning. So, yeah, I'm fine. I did have to take a negative trade there, though. Okay, so I knew that he wanted the bats with that, and I knew that I needed to not play my spirit first. So I was waiting for him to bats. That was very close, actually. Okay, that's the kills. He probably cannon carts. He doesn't cannon cart. He needed to commit to that mortar if he wanted to win the game. But it's just over now. Oh, of course, 145 is definitely going to try and make me... Oh, never mind, I'm already up 5. So if I get... As long as I get 150 for this game, I'm going to hit the 15k in this episode. Holy. Also, by the way, just in case you didn't know, this free-to-play series does not end at 15k. This free-to-play series ends when I reach top 10,000 in the world. This is from beginner to absolutely sweat. Oh, I have many regrets. I have so many regrets. No! I'm not hitting top 10,000 in the world on that kind of playstyle. I cannot just be impulsively cycling cards like that. Ghost Tesla? I mean, I could have gotten away with... So, like, I was thinking of Teslaing on top of the Ghost to counter it, but, like, I can't risk him, like, suddenly goleming the bridge or something. Looks like he's playing a mid-ladder variant of RG because he doesn't know how to handle Hog without the Tesla. Interesting. I know that Ice Spirit full counters a Fisherman. I do not know if E-Spirit full counters. Apparently it does. Whoa, this still looks like RG to me. It's just a very mid-ladder variant. Valk, Firecracker, Fisherman, Tesla, Ghost, Skarmy. Barrel the front. Doesn't have his Valk. Wasted his Ghost. Doesn't have Skarmy. Witch. Gobsron full counters Ghost. Interestingly enough, Gobsron actually counters Ghost better than Gang Surround because the Gobs are in 4 parts and the Gang actually gets splashed in only 3. Whoa, never mind. This is not RG. Okay, if the tower did not get that hit there and the lightning hit the second barb, second lightning is at the barb, but if one of those barbs did not get lightning there, I was going to have to majorly overcommit on that, so I got to be really careful of that in the future. I need 1 tower shot before I can lightning a ram. So maybe a log lightning on the rams. I'm still down damage, actually. Now that I know what he's, or at least kind of sort of know what he's playing, I want to get my king tower up, because I don't think he's playing the RG. He's just playing some random nonsense mid-ladder deck. Good Ghost the Bridge, actually. I'll give him that one. I do not have Elixir to stop this Firecracker from getting some small chips on my tower. I think it's front barrel and log. Because of this whole Skarmy thing. I don't even care that he knows that I have the log. I just don't want him to be able to Skarmy my thing. He Teslas that. Horrific Tesla by him. Okay. Also, I knew that I had to lightning that very early because the Skellies were about to heal it, and level 14 Lightning versus level 15 Evil Witch. Once the Evil Witch starts healing, it does not actually kill anymore. And if I do not kill the Evil Witch with my Lightning, I am actually just dead. I'm gonna Valk really low here in the hopes that the Firecracker does not keep chipping. The Firecracker is still chipping. Go away! Go away! Go away! I wish I had my Evo Tesla for that one. Okay. He's actually not a bad player. Like, he is spamming relatively correctly. Level 15 Ram connects. I'm lightning this. Screw you and go away. Because of the whole sacking damage thing. I can sack a couple witch shots in that lane because of the damage split. So now I'm not even down that much. And, wait, am I down that much elixir? Holy! Okay, I have to wait and then lightning log late here. Log 2. Ow. Now I'm down a lot. He rams in front of this. He's not ram in front of this. I'm gonna start princessing because I need to stop letting him just set up. Okay, block late. Sack some damage in this lane. Play. I finally got a nice counter push. I had to stack a lot of damage in order to make that happen though. Does he have a small spell? Has he been playing a small spell? I don't think he has. He might even be like a good player on a random deck. I'll take the lightning light. Princess kills the stuff good enough that I can gobs this. Log, Tesla low. Firecracker does nothing this cycle. Very nice. Very nice. Very easily. Valkai. Cover both lanes. Very good. Yeah. I'm catching on to his tricks. You can only pull them for so long before I make funny business happen in return. Okay. Princess low. The princesses are really tough for him to deal with because he doesn't have any spells as far as I'm aware. So he kind of just has to snipe them every single time. So now that I know precisely what his deck is, or at least instinctually know precisely what his deck is, I can make sure that I just don't let them get sniped. And you can see that I'm finally up damage now. That's a really bad ram. Tesla, pull the ghost. Tesla goes down. Tesla doesn't go down. I actually forgot I was going to lock into the thing there. But yeah, he played good, but eventually I caught on. I didn't... The game is not about how good you are, but how much... And not even how much better that you are than your opponent. It is primarily reliant on how good your opponent is. Not your skill or the relative skill. Also, we unlocked ranked, so that's the first time we've unlocked ranked. So, yeah, it's kind of a momentous occasion, but like, doesn't feel momentous. I don't know what to say about that one. Oh, and Valk Mastery too. That's cool. I've actually been thinking of sticking with the Valk in the like final variant of the log bait deck. So like I think I said I'm working towards this variant. I'm thinking of using the Valk over the Knight. The Knight is like you know, the whole stats for the cost thing. But I've been running the Valk in my no Evo deck because Valk is really good against a lot of Evos. And it's just really absurd value sometimes, because she actually has more health per elixir and more damage per elixir than the Knight does, on top of the whole splash. So like she actually is absurdly more efficient than the Knight. It's just that the Knight survives 3 shots from a P.E.K.K.A. The Knight kind of has like nepotism interactions, where a lot of the interactions are just go disproportionately well in the Knight's favor. Anyway, we're finally in ranked now, so yeah, that's crazy. Like, look at all these wild cards here. I want those so bad, but we only got a day and 12 hours to do it. Let me count how many wins this is. 1, 2. We need to play 33 wins in order to hit the ticket for next season ranked. Interesting. That's tough. I think I'm actually not... Let me count how many games I played today and see how that's relative. Okay, so today was 19 games. So it was 19, and then I also need 33 more up here. So that's a total of 52 games. So if I wanted to do half of that today, that would be 26, and I played 19, so 7 more games. But 7 is the duration of an entire episode, and this has already been a long one, so I think I'm gonna call it here and see you guys next time. So I guess tomorrow's gonna be an even longer video, or maybe even all separated into 2 episodes. But yeah, one hell of a grind. I'll see you guys next time. We hit the 15K, which is really cool.